Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to make attendance and leave marking sheet using Google Sheet. And the functions that we are going to use are Countif and drop down list using data validation. So first you have to log in to your Google account or your Gmail. Then click on these 9 dots, that is Google Apps Explorer. Scroll down until you come across Google Sheets. Click on Google Sheets. Click on blank spreadsheet. This is where we are going to make our attendance come leave register or sheet. Let me copy some data. Control C, Control V. So here I will begin making the leave come attendance sheet. Now this is for the month of August, so there are 31 days in August. So I'll click here, press Control on keyboard and keep dragging to the right. Oh, so we can't go beyond Z, so I leave and then I leave control. Don't leave control before that. So what we need to do is, there are no columns after Z. We will need to add some columns. Say for example, what I do is I select these columns because I need to add more columns after Z. I have selected these columns. Now you can press on right click on any of these columns, right click. Now because I selected 15 columns, now it is saying insert 15 columns to the left or insert 15 columns to the right. So I'm choosing insert 15 columns to the right. So now see, there's so many more, 15 more columns added. So I will continue. I'll click here, press control again and continue until I come across 31. Then let me reduce the width of the column a little bit. So I select all columns 1 through 31 and reduce a width a little bit. Because I have selected all the columns, whatever width I give to this particular column, it will affect all those selected columns. So all are now with the equal width. Now here I'll begin making the drop down list. So I'm selecting only the cells where I need to put present, absent, leaves, all those details. So see this is the area where I'm going to mark the attendance and leave. So I've selected only this much part. Then I go to data, I go to data validation, and now here this panel opens up. I'm clicking on add rule and see, we are going to create a drop down list. The range is already selected here. Whatever we selected is reflecting here. We are creating a drop down list, and then we can put the number of options that we want. So first I want present, so I'm marking as PR. I am giving it some color. Say PR is going to be like this color. Then option 2 is AB, absent. I'm giving it the red color. Add another item. Then HD is half day working. I'm giving it this color or maybe this light green. Add another. Now I'll begin with the leaves. PL, this color. CL, I choose this color. SL sick leave, I choose this color. Then add another item. What remains is now weekly off. I leave it as gray color. Add another. HL is for holidays. I'll give it this purple color. So I have PR for present, AB for absent, HD for half day working, PL for privilege leave, CL for casual leave, SL for sick leave, WO for weekly off, and HL for holidays. Now I'm done, so I'll click on done. I can close this, and now see, each and every of these cell will have this drop down list. I can go on. So say for example, Ram is present on first, Sham is also present on first, Ravi was absent, Kavi was on CL, Meera was present. Let me increase the width a little bit. So I'm selecting all the columns once again and scrolling to the left, increase the width a little bit. Yeah, now I can see all PR, AB, everything is visible. Now let me first mark which were the weekly offs in August 2024. So 4, 11, 18 and 25. 4, 11, 18 and 25. 4, 11, 18 and 25. I am pressing Ctrl so that I can select these cells, and I am marking as gray so that I will choose weekly off below these cells. 4th was a weekly off Sunday. I can even copy this and paste here, paste here, paste here. So every day you can mark the attendance for your employee so that at the month end you have less of workload. You don't have to mark attendance for the entire month. Now to save time, let me copy this. I'll paste it here, I'll paste it here, I'll paste it here, I'll paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here. Let me select all these cells, Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. So Control C is for copy, Control V is to paste. And then let me randomly put some leaves. Say this person was on PL for 3 days in a row. This person was on sick leave for 2 days. This, let's assume that there was some holiday in this month. Let's say 15th was 15th August, so Independence Day holiday for India. So I'm marking 15th August as holiday for all these people. So now we are ready to do the calculations. So we have PR, AB, HD, PL, CL, SL. So PR AB, HD, PL, CL, SL, and what else we have? Weekly off and holiday, WO, and I'll add one more column to the right. Oh, it got added to the left. Let me delete this, but I will need some more columns on the right, so I'll say insert 7 columns to the right. Now yes, those many number of columns are added. Let me reduce the width a little bit. This is good enough. Here we will say total payable days in this month. Now I'm going to use Countif function to add. So first I begin with present days, so is equal to Countif. Now it is asking for range, so let me give this full range from 1st through 31st. This is the range. Then I put a comma. I can go to this function bar. Here I put a comma. Now I need to give criteria. What is criteria? So PR. Count PRs in this row and give me the total. Enter. I can click on this tick mark so that it will replicate the formula in the cells below. See, this is how. Now in first row there are 26 PRs that is present. The second person was present for Sham, was present for 23 days, and so on. Now I can drag this to the right and only change the criteria. Let me see if the formula is unchanged. D6 to AH6. Oh, D has become E here, E has become F here, F has become G here, because I am copying on the copying towards the right. I am dragging towards the right. So using the relative reference, the sheet automatically takes the next columns as reference. So I don't want the columns to change. So what I do is I put a dollar. I put a dollar before D, and I put a dollar before H. So now neither D will change nor H will change, although I will drag on the right side. So I am converting the relative reference to absolute reference. I will drag this down. Now I'm dragging this to right. Now you see D and EH have remained D and EH. D6 has remained D6, AH6 has remained AH6, because I have put dollar before the column name. And now all I have to do is just change the criterion. So criterion here is not PR but AB. This is the absent column. Enter and drag down. Here half day. So here the criterion is not PR but HD. drag it down. Here the criteria is PL, rather criterion is PL. I drag it down. Here it is casual leave. Here it is sick leave. And this is finally weekly off. So there are 4 weekly offs. Oh, I didn't add holiday. Let me add it. Insert one column to the right. Oh, let me Control X, Control V, and here I'll put holiday. I can simply copy this, Control C, Control V, but change WO to holiday and drag it down. Now let me find out the total payable days. So what it will be is equal to present days plus absent. I'm going to skip. Half day will have to be divided by 2. So whatever number comes, that divided by 2, because it's half day working. Then plus PL plus CL plus SL plus weekly off plus holiday, and enter. I'll click on this tick mark so it will autofill for remaining cells. Now let us check whether we have done the half days correctly or not. So suppose this person was on half day leave. So see, now here it is 30.5. Because we are using here this particular cell HD is AK 7 divided by 2. So whatever the number of half days come, we are going to divide by 2 so that we get correct payable days. Let me increase the decimal. Oh, it is here. Increase decimal places so that, yeah, this looks good now. This looks uniform. So friends, this is how you can maintain the attendance and leave details every month. I'll rename this to August 2024. Now for this month, September, I'll just duplicate this sheet and I'll call this September 2024, and then all I have to do is, after copying, I'll remove this data from 1 to 31, delete. These calculations, formulae, function, Countif, the total, everything will remain as it is. I'll change this to September. So see, this is September 2024, and I will go on marking the attendance on daily basis so that at month end I have the total payable days ready. So friends, I'm sure you found this useful and you will implement this in your company. Thank you.